Thank you all for being here today, and I guess this is actually the first time that I've had the opportunity to recognize Nim Kidd, who's taken over as our emergency management expert in the state, and we want to give you an update on Hurricane Alex, and it continues to drench South Texas. When it comes to tropical storms, experience has taught us to prepare for the worst and pray for the best. And it looks like Hurricane Alex has turned out fairly well for Texas as these events go. When it formed and headed our way, we took the appropriate measures to protect our citizens, and into the projected impact area, we positioned the necessary resources for a direct hit. Although Hurricane Alex made landfall in Mexico, South Texas has been feeling its share of heavy rain and wind. So as that storm continues to move west and northwest, the biggest threat to South Texas is flooding caused by runoff in the Rio Grande into the nearby communities. And of course, we have a special concern about the colonias. A lot of those are in low-lying areas, and over the years made some improvements on the roads and built those up, but still, when you get these massive amounts of water, they're still going to be some of the most hardest hit areas in the valley. Texans should continue to stay alert, keeping an eye on any change in weather conditions, and keep an ear tuned to the local officials until this storm subsides. I want to say a special thanks to our entire emergency management team. Of course, Nim Kidd is I think you all refer to him now as the new kid on the block, but he has led our team for this first time as the chief, and done a very admirable job, and to the local officials who kept their communities informed and prepared for this first storm of the season. We're also grateful to state and local law enforcement, to Texas Task Force 1 and 2, and our Texas military forces, our volunteer organizations, and I might add our private sector partners who play a very important role. Each of these groups responded to the call with their usual degree of professionalism. While we breathe a sigh of relief for this storm, for this event, at this particular point in time, I try to remind people this early in the season. Alex may have been a good wake-up call. Experts are predicting 2010 is going to be one of our most active storm seasons we've seen in a while, so we need to remain vigilant. Before they go back to business as usual, Texans need to take inventory and make sure they're prepared to handle the next storm, whether that's setting aside the necessary supplies like food and water, or preparing their property to withstand a storm, thinking about an evacuation plan. Now's the time to get ready, and not when the winds are starting to kick up. Texans face this storm together, and we'll continue to deal with the other challenges the same way. Good planning, deliberate action, and concern for one another. So that is the Texas way.